Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darren.
I'm your other host, Landon.
And today we have a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, and we got games. You name it, we got it. Let's talk. Landon, how have you been?
I've been doing great. A little excited this. We can't talk about it today in this episode, but as we are recording, supposedly tomorrow, Deadpool 3 trailer, which I
We
get.
are gonna. That's all we have to talk about at the beginning of this episode right now.
Yeah. So we'll have the curve there, but I figured as soon as I said, I was like, "Oh, probably gonna talk about this here in a minute." But I'm pretty excited. Still playing Suicide Squad. Currently trophy hunting, but according to you, I ain't really enjoying the game if I do that. So somehow that makes perfect sense.
Enjoying the game is
Um,
like just traversing through, killing
yeah,
enemies, and
but
messing around.
did you ever think about this, dummy?
No,
Maybe
no.
the fun for me in the game is trophy hunting.
What is your definition of fun? Is awry.
Sure, whatever. But how about you? How have you been doing?
Um, Pretty much the same, like the exact same.
Oh,
I actually
except not trophy
no,
hunting.
no. I've been playing Suicide Squad, but also I've started rewatching all of. I have a plan. I'm rewatching all of Batman the animated series. I'm rewatching. I'm watching for the first time all of Superman the animated series, and then I'm watching Justice League and maybe Justice League Unlimited after that. But I'm doing like a whole watch through of the like '90s animated
What's
universe.
it called? I can't remember what that universe is called. I guess just
It's like
animated.
the Tim verse. No, Bruce Tim didn't work on. Maybe he did.
I
Yeah,
know Bruce Timm definitely
the
worked on the
Dini
Justice.
verse. Paul Dini worked on it, didn't he?
I can't
I don't know.
remember.
It's something.
I want to say Bruce Timm worked on all of them,
He might have. I'm watching that though. All of
but
them.
I don't know. I don't know if it was called like the Bruce Timm. I think it was like called like the DCU universe or something like that.
It could have been. I'm currently on like episode 15 of the first season. There's 65 episodes in the first season.
Yeah, yeah. What a season!
Yeah. So I'm nowhere close to being done. But
I remember when I bought that whole series on like Blu-ray. It was like when they first ever like did like a full release of it.
I'm watching it on Max, and it's kind of bugged on there. The aspect ratio, you know how it's like smaller.
Yeah,
It's like the entire right side of my screen when I watch it is just like a purple line. I guess it's like
real
the pixels are trying to like fill it in or something. I don't
weird.
know.
I don't know what that's about. That is
Mhm.
weird, but
It's a bug, but apparently, like there's no fix for it.
there's no, there's not,
But
there's never a fix.
anyway, let's go and get into the news since we got to talk about starting with Deadpool 3 stuff. Just actually a couple hours ago, Sean Levy, the director of Deadpool 3, came out and said that he's heard stuff about a Deadpool 3 trailer tomorrow. He said, but he can't comment on it or anything Deadpool 3 related because if he does, he will meet his untimely death. It's
Yeah, you probably will.
He said Ryan
But
Reynolds. Well, he said I have a good friendship with Ryan Reynolds, and it would be very sad to see that end in murder.
oh, so he has to worry about two people: Ryan Reynolds and
And Kevin
Kevin
Feige, yeah,
and Kevin Feige. I thought those were the lead wheels. Like, oh, Kevin Feige's gonna go. You're like, no, Ryan Reynolds. What will Ryan Reynolds do that Kevin won't?
Kevin has to show restraint
Oh,
because he's a
God.
businessman.
He's a businessman. Yes. Are you telling
But
Are you telling me pretty much that Kevin Feige's Shinra and
yeah,
the actors are the Turks? Or is that what
yes,
you're telling me?
yes,
Is that what you're telling me?
yes. Um, but speaking of stuff for Deadpool 3, we do know stuff about the trailer. It will be 2 minutes and 30 seconds long.
Pretty lengthy.
Yeah, and it's a teaser trailer.
I know. Um,
Um, well, okay, there's
I
going to be
mentioned
two
this
things that
earlier.
release. There'll be two released tomorrow. Big game spot for the movie, and then the trailer will release afterwards. It'll be
Yeah,
tomorrow night, so unfortunately, we won't be able to review it on the podcast. But tomorrow night isn't Sunday night. We're recording this on Saturday nights. Um,
watch Soups to I guess compile. Watch his reaction though. Just hold you off, I guess.
well,
And
I
I
might
don't
post a
know,
reaction video to
maybe we should.
me
Rip my
me
shirt
getting hyped inside in like the in my dorm room. Oh yeah.
in your dorm. Let's go. That's all you gotta do.
No.
That's all.
But we don't know the title for Deadpool 3 yet, which we'll find. Well, I can't really say this because the rumor is Marvel has trademarked 4 titles, and the rumor is it's going to be a different title each trailer. that they release leading up until the
Uh,
release of the movie.
until we know the real one.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
The first okay, these are the four titles. Now this actually could be fake. Like, no, not the titles. This is real, but the whole like changing thing could be fake. So grain of salt of that. But
I wonder what's with the like. Is like I know one of them. I know the guy had the curve is like Deadpool and his friends, or Deadpool and friend. Like, is that like a kids show coming out? Like, what is it?
okay,
It's really weird.
the four trademark titles are Deadpool and Friends, Deadpool and Friend, Deadpool 3, and Deadpool and Wolverine. I think the movie is going to be called Deadpool and Wolverine. That seems like, why would you not call it that?
Yeah.
But it's Deadpool and Friends is interesting. That's like definitely a joke title. Cannot wait.
I wonder. I wonder if it's gonna be like this because now hearing what was all four was Deadpool and friend, Deadpool and Wolverine, Deadpool and friends, and what was the last one?
Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3. So I think okay, this is what I think here. I will say it right now. Deadpool 3 is the real title, right?
I don't think so.
That's the real title. Like, walk with me here. So first trailer, it's just gonna be called Deadpool and Friend because this is gonna be the teaser trailer, right? And you're not gonna see Wolverine till the end. So keep it like a mystery. But we all know who it is, but it's like just Deadpool and Friend, right?
Mhm.
Then first trailer comes out. It shows more Wolverine. Then it's gonna be called Deadpool and Wolverine. Second final trailer comes out. That's when you see a bit of the X-Men show up and all that. Then it's gonna be called Deadpool and Friends. Then at the end, Deadpool 3.
Maybe.
No, no, mate. It's not
I
mate.
know.
Look,
I really think that the name of the movie is Deadpool and Wolverine because they're gonna put Wolverine in the title.
you talk about selling tickets.
Yeah.
Christ.
This will probably be the next Marvel movie to make like probably close to $1 billion. And if it doesn't, then maybe superhero fatigue is real.
I think it will make $1 billion.
It's gonna be this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be a big movie. And
Do you think?
I hope it saves Marvel. Because Marvel's seems like from now on everything is kind of like on the calm side, like releasing a couple projects a year. We got some news about that a little bit. Releasing a couple projects a year, maybe like one or two shows. And it's just kind of like not as like up in your face and pushing forward the story so quickly.
Yeah. And not to mention Bob Iger coming out saying like they're gonna focus on more, the more important franchises.
Crazy, what is it with you this episode and getting ahead of yourself with this news?
Oh, is that? Did I do it again? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. I keep just getting ahead. So I don't even have the list on me. I'm just
No, you don't.
I'm just that good. In fact, I'm that good that what I said about the Deadpool trailer, that's right. So I'm ahead of the curve
Okay.
on that.
Well, let's see if you can guess what the next piece of news we're talking about is.
I will say, is it with Echo? Apparently, it
No,
being really okay.
no way.
You told me that one earlier. I was like,
No.
ooh.
Yeah, well, you didn't hear. Oh, never mind. I was trying to make a joke, but it didn't work.
Oh.
I said no way, but you thought I said no, and so it kind of just ruined the joke. I
Oh.
I was gonna be like, no way, and you were gonna be like, wait, did I get it right? And I was gonna be like, no.
Oh. Oh, Christ.
Um,
What? I forgot I was gonna mention something very important, but I forgot what it was. No, I mean, no matter
obviously, it
now.
wasn't that important.
I guess not. I know. I forget it, but as you and many other people say, I have the memory of a goldfish. So,
You do.
so
Okay. Next piece of news is The Marvels is now on Disney Plus. I saw a bunch of people were watching it and saying that they surprisingly enjoyed it.
yeah.
Um,
See, we weren't shields for
yeah.
Marvel. We know.
Um, yeah, I haven't rewatched it yet. I will be rewatching it soon. Within the next week, because I have people that in my family that want to watch it, so I'll probably watch it with them. But get to see Beast in HD,
Saying
high
science.
quality. He doesn't say that.
He never said. I know. I swear up and down.
I think he says
He was just
hypothesis.
like I swear up and down. He like I remember you talk about the biggest
Maybe that's just
Mandela
what
effect.
all you were thinking when you were seeing him on the screen is science.
Like, I swear, he's talking about like the X gene. And he's like, oh, science. And I remember I walked out that there. I was like, dude, I can't believe he said the word science. I'm like, this was the best thing ever. I
I
swear, I've never in my life been so sure. Like that's the biggest Mandela effect I've ever
Can
had
I
in my
be
life.
honest? Talk about a great design. Like, hold on. Like,
Oh
not
yeah,
people were hating on it, saying, "Why did they make it CG?" I'm like, it looks better CG.
it looks better than he's ever had in his
He literally
life.
looks like a comic book come to life. It's beautiful.
It
And if they're doing
looks
that with all the
perfect.
other X-Men, then let's go.
We've seen that Wolverine design. We've seen
Yeah.
it, man.
Oh my gosh, I need them all in a movie together. Again,
He looks fantastic. That's how Beast should look. He didn't look terrible in the movie.
say
Well, he
say that
looked a
again.
bit.
Say that
I,
again.
I it's fantastic.
I'm gonna edit that in. I'm doing that. But
I,
yeah,
I thought about that movie today. I was like, man, I gotta rewatch
we haven't
that.
reviewed that yet.
We haven't. Oh, well,
Mhm.
good. Didn't watch it then, and then wait till we do review it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but the Marvels on Disney Plus, check it out if you haven't seen it already. Let's talk about Echo. Echo
Oh,
is the next extra
you sure
piece.
you didn't switch it up? You sure you didn't switch
No,
it up?
Echo was after the Marvels. I have it
Oh,
on my
yeah, I was
list.
close. I was close. Yeah.
You were. Um, Echo is the next extra piece for doing reviewing that. I've seen all the way up until I haven't seen the finale yet. I know Landon's probably only seen like an episode.
Yeah, I
Um,
just saw the first
but
episode.
yeah, so I was looking up some stuff for Echo, and I came across this, and I thought it was interesting. I wanted to talk about it. The show was actually a success, despite what Twitter would like you to think. Let me look up the statistics here. Um, Hang on. Yeah, so it made its debut on the Nielsen's weekly streaming ranks in 10th place when it came out, and it was watched in the first 6 days of availability, 731 million minutes. But for an 5 episode show, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It apparently had really strong viewership, and it is apparently a good sign as Marvel will continue doing R-rated stuff with their TV. Because Echo was the little test. I guess Werewolf by Night technically should have been the test, but it wasn't really R-rated because it was black and white,
Mhm.
so they didn't really show anything.
Didn't they come out with a color version?
Yeah, I wonder if that's
Was that
R-rated.
like a rumor?
It did. The color version came out.
They did. Okay, I don't remember. Oh, I remember they did it this like last Halloween, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need to watch that. I just check it out, see if
I
it's
know I didn't
good.
watch. I meant to watch. I was like, oh, I can't wait to watch that again this Halloween. I like
Yeah.
never did.
Um. But yeah, I thought I mentioned that. I thought it was interesting. Echo was a success, despite, I mean, what I thought. I mean, I thought it was like some people watched it, not many people. Apparently, a lot of people did. So, and I guarantee it was because of Kingpin. But I mean, yeah. All right. But you'll hear our thoughts on Echo on Wednesday. Okay. Next, and this is a small piece of news. I'm not really going to touch on it too much. We reported on this a while back for Thunderbolts, but there's an actress named Ayo Edebiri, and she's been in a few things. She was cast in Thunderbolts, close to when it was announced. But just recently, she has been recast, in Thunderbolts with the actress Geraldine Viswanathan due to, I'd probably butcher that name, due to scheduling conflicts. We don't know who she was playing. Apparently, mystery character. Um, Now we know even less about what this character's
We
playing.
know so little. Like the actress changed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Um, there is rumors that it's still set to shoot this year, I think it is summer. But there's rumors that it could get pushed back to possibly 2026. But we'll have to see.
Yeah.
I think it is being pushed back to 2026, actually, based off something else, which we'll talk about in a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if there's something, I'm out. This is probably the biggest Marvel project I'm actually kind of nervous about. Um,
R-rated too. Oh, I forgot about that.
yeah, yeah, it's R-rated. And not that I think R-rated is gonna make it like it's gonna make or break
Yeah,
it, but like,
I think R, but like also, I'm just excited to see R-rated U.S. agent.
exactly, yeah, I am too. That's really who I'm excited to see. Him and Red Sox, or not Red Sox. Excuse me. Ooh,
Hey, hold
wrong,
up now.
wrong, wrong franchise. Um, let's see. Red Guardian. Excuse me. Um, I I don't know. I just because this is Marvel's Suicide Squad, and
Yeah.
you know,
And then maybe we'll get a
Suicide Squad's
Thunderbolts
really
game.
good, and I'm hoping it's not that it has to like copy it or anything like that, but I'm hoping it's just as entertaining, you know.
Yeah.
And with it being
I got
R
you.
rated, I think it can take advantage of really like not like uncomfortable, like oh I can't believe they're showing this, but like put the villains in like a very like awkward position, you know, you know.
Yeah.
Like I think it could be really cool. So I'm hoping Marvel doesn't screw it up.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, let's see what's next. All right, let's talk about Daredevil, Born Again. There's been numerous set photos and videos released over the past week, showing off multiple things, revealing some things. Um, should we talk about the spoiler stuff first or the not spoiler stuff first?
Are we allowed to talk about spoiler stuff? I don't want to get no
Yeah, we talk about
DMCA.
spoiler stuff all the time on the show.
We do, but maybe I've changed the turn a new
It's set
leaf.
photo. Oh well, too bad.
All right. Well, I'd say let's because obviously spoiler stuff's like the biggest, like heaviest stuff coming through. Let's say that to last.
Okay. Um, Let me figure. Okay, there were some set photos, and there was a one video as well that showed the Daredevil's new suit, as well as the new suit, and this was the most controversial one. The new suit for Bullseye, who was from season 3 of Daredevil. We talked about last week that he would be coming back. We saw his suit and what was originally reported to be a comic accurate suit. And while it is comic accurate to one version of Bullseye, it is not what Bullseye looks like, and it
Yeah,
is
it's not what everyone pictures Bullseye
he is
looking like.
purple and strange. But we did get, and we also heard a little bit also that John Bernthal came out and said that he originally was going to decline the role in his role in Daredevil because he didn't like the original script, but now he's back in it
Oh, really?
because he enjoys the script a lot more and he likes what Punisher's is in this show.
That's good.
Um, but the big piece of news, the spoiler. Well, first let's talk about the Daredevil suit. I think okay, it took a bit to grow on me. At first I was like, what is that? And then I looked at it for like a couple times, scroll past it a few times to stop him. Like, okay, there was one picture that released of it, and he was like up on a fire escape, looked like a comic book cover.
Yeah,
And I was like, okay, it just needs the two, like his symbol on the chest. But I'm
yeah,
like, I could see it probably look good. And from the videos, it looks like he's doing acrobatic stuff with it. So he was swinging down with his like
yeah. I saw that.
club or whatever, um, doing some stuff. So I'm interested. It looks like they're going kind of more comic booky with this.
Yeah.
Um, Interested in that. But let's get
I,
into this spoiler real quick. So cover
and
your
I do
ears.
want to mention too. Well, I was going to mention as well. It's a set photo suit. You know, though. I mean, usually in post production they make it look better
Yeah, yeah.
somehow. So I'm not. I wouldn't be
I mean,
freaking
they're gonna
out.
CGI the DD on his chest.
Oh, good God!
Hey, they CGI'd Sam Wilson's goggles on Falcon and Winter Soldier.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So yeah, probably yeah. You're right. That's what
Yep.
happened.
There you go. No. So let's talk about the big thing. Two big things actually that were filmed. And now cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. This is spoilers. Um, there were two scenes filmed for Daredevil that involved two deaths, and we don't know which one is going to make it into the show, if either of them. Um, they filmed a death scene for Karen, and then they filmed a death scene for Foggy, and they
Oh
both
God.
took place in the exact same scene, but except one character was replaced. Karen was replaced with Foggy in one scene, and Foggy was replaced with Karen in another in the scene. So they basically filmed two versions of it, and we don't know which one, if any, are going to be put into the show.
Now Do you
One of
think
them
this is
die.
okay? I'm bringing this up. Any chance by just by possibility that it's actually a vision or something that
It
someone could be seeing?
could be,
'Cause
or it could be them faking us out. But from what the set footage showed, Bullseye kills whoever it will be. Um, so I don't know. I want to say that they're gonna keep Karen alive and kill Foggy, but
that's what I'm feeling as well. Um, and I don't know because a part of me I don't I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna say both deaths are in it, but it's a kind of like an hallucination rather than rather than an actual death occurring. That's gonna
gotcha.
be my wild prediction at the moment.
I gotcha. Um, yeah,
But
I
if it is though, I'm gonna be on the same boat with you of saying it's foggy.
yeah. It's gonna be so sad.
Oh yeah, it will be sad.
But yeah. So there's that. We're definitely gonna rewatch. We're gonna review the Daredevil show before that comes out. Maybe do all the Netflix stuff.
Yeah.
That'd take a long time, but
It'd probably be the best show we ever review on here. Honestly, I love that
probably.
show.
Um, but yeah. So that is some Daredevil stuff we had there. Let's talk about Michael Chiklis. He's in the news this week. Um, he said that he knows something, and this is what he said. So there's a stupid fake set photo that went around a while back. I didn't even know it was still going around until he tweeted it. And it was just of Deadpool and then him in like this mocap the thing suit. I don't know.
Yeah,
And he said, FYI, folks, this is a fake. Sorry to disappoint. So many people have asked about it. I feel it's necessary to clear this up. I do know who they're casting, though. Not my place to tell, but I will say this. I'm a fan of his work and I wish him luck and success with it. Michael Chiklis knows who the MCU thing is and he won't tell us.
I should DM him and ask him.
Michael. Well, we know, I think, based off the castings. And everyone else has said the exact same name and there's been no other name since. The guy from he's in the Bear, who's in the Punisher.
Yeah,
Can't remember his name at the moment.
yeah. I thought about this today. Doesn't he play Master Chief in the Halo show right now?
No,
He does not as someone else. Okay,
I think it's
I
somebody
thought it was
else.
like I thought it
He
was the same.
played oh gosh, what was you remember in the Punisher show the guy who was like Punisher's guy in the chair? He like microchip, I think his name was or something. Micro, I don't remember.
His name's Spiker.
I can't remember his name. He was like the hacker guy. He like worked with Punisher, and
I
he
know what
like
you're talking about, but I've recently watched The Bear, so I know him from that more
well
than
that yeah, it
Punisher.
makes the Snyder cut joke. Um, him. That's the thing.
Yeah, that guy.
Which the Fang casting, I'm really fine with. It's just with their how they do the voice, like because he'll be a rock the whole time.
Oh yeah, as long as a good voice actor. I mean, I guess why not?
Hmm.
I'm
Um,
so like I can't get over that one casting. I don't hate it, but I didn't want it either because I feel like it's one of the I feel like it just I always feel like that guy, but I feel like they casted that I don't know, can we say who it is? Have we talked about it on here?
it's coming up.
It is coming up. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll say it then. I won't be ahead of the curve again.
Um.
I'll
Okay, I'll give
wait.
my opinion on that then. Joe Manganiello has been talking this week. You know, he played Flash in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies and Deathstroke in the DCU, which I hope he
Yeah,
comes back as Deathstroke in
I hope
DC.
so
But
too. He was like
um,
that was like a pretty good casting choice right there.
yeah, yeah. And he stated that he wants to play Agent Venom in Secret Wars.
I'd like that.
So it would be the Raimi verse version of him because he played Flash. Yeah, Flash is Agent Venom, right?
Yes.
And so I mean, yeah, bring him in, let him play Agent Venom.
Um, do you have that other thing he said or no?
No, I could I knew he said something else, but I couldn't find it, so I just didn't put it in this week.
Okay. I mean, you
Do
want
you
to mention
know?
it or
Do you know? I
no?
don't know if you. Okay, you don't know?
I do know, but I'm saying,
Oh, what is it?
do,
Because
do
I
you
couldn't
know?
remember it. No,
Well,
I,
he
well,
was saying that he keeps hearing. He says that he's good
oh
word of
yeah,
mouth
yeah,
that Sam Raimi is supposed to be directing
yeah.
Secret Wars.
But we also heard that too.
Yeah, we heard that too, but yeah, he could be literally going off a guy off Twitter
Yeah.
and believing it like how I do.
That's the same thing Josh Brolin said. I think like last week he said he heard that Thanos was coming back through the grapevine. I'm like, that was a rumor like a year ago.
I mean, I
The
feel
grapevine,
like
aka Twitter.
it's. Well, I won't say that's not true because I feel like
Eternals 2
Marvel
be
would
kind of fun.
contact him and be like, "Hey, if you hear rumors about Thanos coming back, they're true. Do
Zip
not
it.
comment on it.
We will kill you.
Yeah, you do not say it, or else we'll release Kevin and Ryan Reynolds on you." Like
Okay.
that's literally what happened.
Um,
Well, speaking of which, he's going to be in Deadpool.
no,
Should be.
no, remember, I think the news was that Cable wasn't going to be in it.
Oh no! Dang! What? Please tell me that was just fake or
No,
false.
that was the news because Cable's like not in it. They just said he's not in it.
That makes no sense. Why he wouldn't be in it? There may be a good reason.
I mean, I can't remember what the reason they had said was, but he's not in it.
Well, I'm disappointed
He'll
now.
probably be mentioned, but he's not in it.
I don't want the movie to make a million now. You don't have cable in it.
Wolverine, but Deadpool and Wolverine are together,
I
and
know.
Cyclops is in it.
Please be James Marsden, please.
Who else would it be besides that one kid, which is not
Oh, I'm sorry.
Miles Teller, right?
I'll
Which was
tell.
back from Whiplash.
It'd be funny if they had. Oh,
Miles Teller shows
I know
up and
there
then
was like.
Deadpool shoots
I
him.
remember there was that rumor. I wonder if my I keep wanting to put like false hope in my head
The
so
news
bad.
was that no one from the past the first three X-Men movies would show up.
Well, I wasn't there a rumor at one point where I don't know if that got like debunked. I can't remember. But wasn't there like a rumor that like the OG Fantastic Four was supposed to be there besides Reed? Because the guy had like it was a just
Yeah, that was a rumor, but I don't think they're going to be in it. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, they
not
might.
as a chick
We
was
know
coming out, but more,
We
more
know Elektra is in it
I
from
don't
the
know
Elektra movie.
when is this movie?
July.
I gotta we'll find out tomorrow, I guess.
July 26th,
July 26th we'll find out and then tomorrow we'll get a hint of it.
maybe. Okay,
I'm
next
just
piece of news.
aggravated. I want to know.
News.
I want to be spoiled on everything.
News.
I want to ruin the movie.
Bob Iger has stated that Marvel Studios will be focusing on their stronger franchises moving forward with sequels and crossovers, much like the Infinity Saga, and the volume of projects will be reduced going forward. This has been in the works for a little bit. They were still kind of trying to push out all the rest of the projects from the Chapek era of the
Oh,
Multiverse Saga. And the Marvels was the final one, I believe, of that. Um, and so now they're kind of, and you'll notice, and this kind of ties into this next piece of news, that the official film slate for 2025 for Marvel is the movies. It's Captain America: Brave New World and Fantastic Four. That's all this next year, and probably in Daredevil, I think, is the show.
mhm.
It's basically two movies and a show like a year instead of what it was at one point four movies and four shows a year.
Oh yeah, and then like a special to go
Yeah,
along with it.
two of them.
Two specials. Exactly. That's
Um,
exactly it.
but I mean, I wouldn't be against more specials, but it's not happening.
I know
Um,
it sucks because those were like some like every
yeah, it
special we
sucks that
got.
they didn't get good views. Echo did. Anyway,
Every one of them were great. Every
yeah,
one of them. Every single one.
a lot of people didn't like the holiday special, but I did. A lot of people did like Werewolf by Night.
I mean, I'd say that was probably the
I
weakest
mean,
of
I
it
know
too,
John Spillman didn't like the holiday special.
which doesn't make
He said
sense.
he tried to watch. He said he cut it on and then he turned it off like that's for 5 minutes or something. I'm like, can't believe you.
It's because of the song. I don't get it.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. He didn't tell me. He said it was awful. I'm like, explain. No, he never explained.
he doesn't have. He always has time to complain, but never has time to explain. I've noticed that recently.
Called him out.
Noticed that pattern. I mean,
Um,
I can because I mean, because I mean, I'll be the first to admit, I don't think the holiday special was as good as the Halloween one. Halloween one was like the best thing ever. Oh, good God, it was perfect.
yeah. Um, yeah. Okay. We got two pieces of news left. Let's move on here. Let's talk about what you wanted to talk about, and I told you to wait.
Sorry.
Um, so Pedro Pascal,
Uh,
came out and he was in an interview the other day, and someone asked him about him possibly playing Reed, and he was like, "This is supposed to be a 90-minute interview, right? I think the 90 minutes is up." And then there was a SAG-AFTRA thing, like the day before it, that accidentally name dropped him getting ready to film for that movie. And we'd heard already that he would be playing Reed. Um, and the director of Fantastic Four shared it on his story on Instagram and then deleted his entire Instagram. Kevin got him. That's what everyone
Kevin,
was
Kevin has him wrapped up with gasoline all over him
in a
with a
basement.
match.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is. He got him. He got him good.
Yeah. But this just adds fuel to the fire and a possible announcement soon, hopefully. Good Lord. I'm just ready for them to announce it. It's been so long. I'm
Oh
so tired of waiting. Um,
yeah, I
because
know.
the Fantastic
Everything
Forecast.
on Twitter this week we're supposed to be getting the looking for announcement. I'm just like, oh,
I wish.
no, we're not.
But yeah, it seems Pedro's gonna be Reed. Now, I voiced this opinion on Twitter, and you can look at it. It's on our profile somewhere. I said this. I said Pedro was not even on my radar for people to play Reed. But I said, but there is no denying, and if you deny this, then you are just dead wrong. There's no denying that this man can do a performance.
He can. He can.
And he, I mean, he can go from playing this he's always playing a family man in whatever he's in. The Last of Us, he's kind of like a dad.
Uh-huh.
Mandalorian, he's a literal space dad. Um, Wonder Woman 84, he's a dad. The whole point of the story was he wanted to help his son.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know what else he's in.
He's a dad. He's a dad
But
somewhere else,
in
I'm
all the
sure.
important stuff, he's a dad. And now in this, he's a family man, husband. I don't know if they're still doing the kids or not. I think that may have gotten written out. But I mean, I think he could fit in this role. And if they're doing an older version of the group, which is what the rumor was, which makes sense based off who they're casting or what we've seen at least. I think as much as he wasn't in my choices, I'd be willing to give this one a slide because I think he could do it. And I like
I,
Pedro.
and here's the thing. I agree with you 100%. 100%. Um,
Yeah, I
I
agree with him
think,
100%, but it's absolutely terrible often.
yeah, exactly. You got me.
It's not Glenn
Uh,
Howerton.
it's not Glenn Howard. Exactly. I guess you talk about a casting choice of I I'm such a fanboy for It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia that I absolutely love the cast of that show and I love everything they do.
Oh
Right.
God, I watched a clip from that. Oh, we don't have much time to talk about this. Hang on.
Okay.
We have 4 minutes. I'm not gonna talk about this. I'll tell you after.
Okay. Um, it's I wanted Glenn Howerton so bad. I thought it would be perfect. I think he looks like Reed. You know, I think he looks like the character, and if they want to go for the older version, I thought he could pull it off well.
Hey, at least it isn't Adam Driver. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that
We
you know
won
what?
hard with that
I
one.
thought about that too. I was just like, because there's a part of me that's like, I feel like they just wanted to do Pedro Pascal just for the name, and I'm like, well, he can act and all that, but I feel like it's just because of the name rather than the, doing the character justice. But as long as, yeah, I mean, I guess I guess that'll be my closing statement. At least it's not Adam Driver, because
Yeah.
that would have been horrendous. That would have been horrendous.
Yeah.
I like Adam Driver, but not
Now,
not as
but cast Adam Driver as Doctor Doom. That's
maybe that. Yeah, so I can have the maybe I don't know because I don't think he'd want to be like the next Disney's
yeah.
universe
True. All
like
right, cast
great villain.
Cillian Murphy as Doctor.
That's what I want. If
Now
I
we're
can't
cooking.
have, at least give me that, Kevin.
John
Right.
Hamm as Doctor. No, okay. Um. Good Lord. Giancarlo Esposito. Okay. I'm done naming actors.
Hey, dude, I'd be fine with Giancarlo being Doctor Doom. Wasn't Howard
Um.
Stark supposed to be Doctor Doom? What was that
I don't even
about?
want to like bring that back up. I don't even know. I'm
I like to
doing
see it.
Doctor Doom.
I remember I said that in the
No,
spelling.
you're not.
You talk about he sounded disgusted. He's all like Howard Stern as Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I've never seen that man look so mad.
Yeah, he was. They're
Yeah,
like, he was like, I'm doing Doctor Doom. I'm like, no, you're not.
yeah, I like how he said it. I'm doing Doctor Doom. That's how he said
Yeah.
it. I was like, all right.
Jeez. All right. But yeah, so that's a little bit of that. We obviously don't have official casting yet, but we probably will eventually. Maybe one day. This will be the first movie with no cast. Um, the
We have
final.
announced that there is no cast for Fantastic Four. We made it up.
Yep. Tom
Crap.
Holland. Reed Richards being
Tom
played by
Holland as
Tom Holland.
Penn and Sue Storm, and Zendaya as Reed and Johnny. There you go. There's the cast.
Okay. And the final piece of news here, according to Alex from the Cosmic Circus, Marvel has plans to revive other Marvel shows, both animated and live action, that have been canceled prior to current day Marvel.
MTV Spider Man.
No,
Oh, okay.
that is not one of them.
It should be. Should be one of
I'm
them.
thinking live action shows like the Inhumans, um animated shows.
I mean, the first one that comes to mind
It'd be cool if Spider-Man like animated continuation, like Ultimate
now. Well,
or Spectacular, whatever it is. On
Spider Man's kind of a weird thing right now because there, there's
they
two
are making
shows
a new
that
one.
have. There's two of them that need to be that leave off on like the biggest cliffhangers ever. The '90s show and Spectacular Spider-Man.
You
So
don't know.
if
You've never seen a bigger cliffhanger until you watch Prisoners.
I, I know you told, yeah, but I mean that was just intentional, right? I mean they knew they weren't going to make another,
Yeah, but it's one of those
right?
where you're like, I hate. You watch it, and you're like, man, this movie's so good. Right when that happens, you're like, I hate this movie so much.
I need to see that movie because you told me it was like
It's my
really.
favorite movie ever.
I need to see it. I need to see it. What's it on? Is it on
It
Netflix? Or
was on
HBO?
Netflix, but I don't know if it's left yet because it did say leaving soon the other day.
Ooh, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to. I saw Real Steals on there.
I watched
I
that.
was like, I thought that's leaving soon. I was like, I gotta watch that.
Yeah. We have less than a minute in this meeting.
Oh, well, we'll be right
Yeah,
back.
we that was our opinions. Here's a commercial. We'll be back with DC news.
Heroes in a half shell are baking a surprise. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Fresh from the sewers to you. Their mind go delicious, you know that's true. Because they're filled with mutagen goo. That's vanilla pudding, dude. They've got the tastiest, flakiest, greatest crust. Even better than on pizza. And it's green. Like us. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Fresh from the sewers to you. Radically sweet.
They can't be beat.
And there's a free turtle sticker inside. That's neat. New from Hostess. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Fresh from the sewers to you.
All right, DC news. Got some good stuff this week. Starting off with this fresh today. Nathan Fillion has stated that Superman Legacy will have a table read in Atlanta next week, and that he will be gearing up for a costume fitting soon for Guy Gardner.
Oh God. Oh Nathan.
James Gunn.
Now is James Gunn the new Kevin now?
Yeah.
What is with these
God.
actors coming out here saying stuff?
Well, that wasn't. You'll see. There's something else. Nathan Fillion came out and said that, and James responded with, "Oh, Nathan."
Oh,
And
Right?
everyone's like, well, he's disappointed in his friend now for leaking stuff.
Uh,
I'm like, that seems like it must be a very Nathan Fillion thing for him to do.
I wonder how common that is. It must be a common thing. I mean, I get like actors getting excited.
You just said, "Oh, Nathan."
Oh, Nathan. Like, man, this is pretty common, man. I remember back in the day, if you dare peeped, I mean, you talk about, oh
Mark
man,
Ruffalo started it.
he did start it, and other actors thought it was okay to say something like this.
Everybody dies. Dude.
Everyone dies. Don't you understand? You're not coming back. You're gone.
Yeah. But yes, there's another piece of news, and I guess it kind of goes into this. This next part is 4 pieces of news in one. Okay, so this is
Four
gonna be
pieces
difficult.
of okay.
Yes. All coming from DCU leaks. According to DCU leaks, used to be DCEU leaks, but they changed.
Yeah.
Darren Aronofsky is rumored to have been in talks to direct a DCU Plastic Man project. Okay, we'll talk about all this once I read through these. Go in depth on. Second, a Teen Titans movie is in early development for the DCU. And
Okay.
the character from Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, the comic, which is the child that Supergirl goes on the adventure with, Ruthye is her name.
Yeah.
She will have open casting soon, and they will be looking for actresses between 15 to 18 for her role in Supergirl.
Dang,
So
I just
you
hit
just
20.
missed it.
I just missed it. I just hit 20.
Um, and then James Gunn comes out and someone asks him about these, and he says, at least one of these pieces of news is not true. Have fun guessing.
James Gunn really likes doing this, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. It's mean.
Yeah, figure it out. It's like,
So,
no, we're
which one
hoping
do
you
you
tell
think is the
us.
least likely? One of them is not true. I think the Ruthye one is true because that's her age.
Yeah.
Um, so it's either the Plastic Man or the Teen Titans, and I want to say it's the Plastic Man
I'm a,
because Teen Titans, he's tweeted about them before,
yeah,
but not like confirming anything. He's also tweeted Plastic Man, so I don't know.
yeah. Jay,
Maybe
it's not
it's
say
the
Jay,
Darren Aronofsky part of the Plastic Man project that isn't true. So that this piece of news isn't true.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, maybe a Plastic Man movie is like not out of question, but maybe it's just like not the
Yeah.
director, you know.
So that could be it. But then DCU Leaks posted that their scooper, the person who's giving them these news, asked they would not want to do any more scoops anymore. They stepped off, so now they do not have a verified source anymore. So we probably won't be using any of their reports, and we mostly unverified sources. Um, but this came, they were like, we're done scooping, we're done putting out leaks and all this stuff. This came after James Gunn debunked all that stuff, and I was saying that James got his first snipe in. He got someone already.
He got someone good.
Yeah, he killed him.
He straight up
And
murdered him.
Kevin taught him well.
See, you want to make sure the scope is right here, so you can make
Right
sure
in
you get
between
an
his
accurate
eyes.
hit. If they
Um,
look, good God, I can just imagine just Kevin's just an excellent marksman.
and you hold it like this, hold the gun right there. Yep. Now pull the trigger. Good job. You just killed Nathan Fillion.
Welcome to owning a universe, James Gunn.
Yes. But yes, that is some news there. Let us know what you think is the one that isn't true. Penguin. There was some set photos. I've seen this whole show in set photos. Um, I know everything that happens based off of just pictures of Oz.
Take it easy.
Honestly, this show could just be still images, like a
Like a
slideshow of him,
slideshow.
and I would be like Pete.
Are we watching this show on a dang carousel of slideshow
Yeah,
pictures?
yeah, exactly. I'd be watching it, and like it'd just be pictures of him, like set photos, and I would finish the show and go, "That's Pete."
Dang, Matt Reeves.
So good.
You're going crazy on this one, aren't you?
But there was a set photo, and I don't know what it was from, what episode it would have been, because the rumor was that the show got finished filming, it has not been finished filming. It was just one actress finished filming, and everyone thought it was the whole show.
Yeah.
So it's still going, and there was a couple set photos of Penguin with a top hat. He wasn't wearing it; he was holding it. I wish he was wearing
He's
it.
looking at it.
Yeah.
Is that what he says? Penguin, what a joke! Is that the part? Is the part he filmed?
Penguin, what a joke! And then he puts on a metal
Catwoman
helmet and
latex costume.
Yeah. But yeah, so there's some Penguin photos. I'll put them up there while we were talking, for you guys to see. Just thought I'd mention that. James Gunn has confirmed some Peacemaker season 2 stuff. We now know the returning cast of the show. The actors and characters returning for season 2 are as follows: John Cena as Peacemaker, if it wasn't obvious already.
What? No way.
Freddie Stroma as Vigilante.
Good.
Steve Agee, I think is how you say it, as John Economos. Danielle Brooks as Leota Adebayo. And Jennifer Holland as Amelia Harcourt. So getting the whole gang back.
Besides that one guy.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. I'm saying he's part of the game, but he ain't coming back because he is dead.
Speaking of dead characters, he did say, because most of the characters from the first season intro that danced died, he said there will be a new intro with a new song and new characters in the intro.
Dude, I'm gonna be dancing to it, man.
Yeah.
I will be dancing to it.
Well, it's that they start filming it this year. It should be out possibly at the end of next year or beginning of 2026. Probably beginning of 2026, but we'll see.
I remember. Oh my god. You talk about a show that came out like the perfect time, because everybody knows James Gunn and his music is like bread and butter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember when the show came out, I got my license. I just got my license.
Oh, breaking news.
Uh-oh.
This is good news. Well, it's implying good news. Someone asked James Gunn his thoughts on Green Arrow and Black Canary as a duo. And he said, I love them both. I dressed up as Green Arrow in second grade with my own little paper hat. He was also my favorite Mego action figure. Let's go.
Oh my god. There we go.
Hype.
James Gunn knows what's up.
Yeah.
I was saying
James Gunn is literally my Sam Raimi. I'm just saying.
Hey. Oh, dude, I love James Gunn too, man. I love him. I thought that was crazy because like man, what was I even gonna say? But like that show came out, and like with that, the great soundtrack it has. I remember I was just blasting it in my car, just the whole way.
What was that one song that was in it? I used to play it on loop. Welcome to the Church of Rock and Roll. That song.
Oh yeah, that song.
I used to blast.
I can't remember the one I loved. I don't even remember even the lyrics. I know it was one of them I used to just listen on repeat. It was the same band. Oh no, it was House of Pain.
Yeah,
by Foster Pussycat or something like that.
Yeah,
I love. Oh, good God, I love it.
Yeah, it's a good song. That playlist is on Spotify if anyone wants to go listen to it.
Recommend it.
Yeah, new song. He said that the music for season 2. Someone said, "Can we look forward to an even greater soundtrack? Something that's like just as good, if not better?" And he said, "You really can." Is what is his response.
I'm excited.
So here we go. Yeah. It seems like he's doing music for a lot of the movies stuff that he's doing. He's doing it for Creature Commandos. I think he said he's got a couple things for Superman, but not too much. And he said he's got it for Peacemaker.
I wonder what kind of like songs Superman's gonna have.
I doubt anything like crazy. I don't think, because that's like a big movie. I don't think he's gonna throw a bunch of songs in it.
Yeah, he already said he ain't gonna have
like.
I know he said he ain't gonna have like no songs that even like reference Superman in any way.
Yeah.
I was like, you talk about as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, thank God.
Starman.
Uh, oh yeah. Honestly, I think I've been the only one I would have been okay with. If they did, if for some reason WB or whoever had to force him to do one, I'd say Starman would be the only good one to do.
Yeah, maybe.
But that had to be like the teaser trailer or something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and the final piece of DC news here, Aldous Hodge, who played Hawkman in Black Adam, um, stated that he would love to play Jon Stewart in the DCU. Yes.
Yeah.
If he don't get him back as Hawkman, I'll take him as Jon Stewart. Oh no, I don't think does he voice Jon Stewart? Hang on. Does he voice Jon Stewart? He does voice Jon Stewart, I think. Yeah, he voices him in a in 2022 animated film called Green Lantern: Beware My Power. So yeah, he's already played the
I
character
remember
before.
hearing about that movie being like really good or something.
Yeah. He's played the character before, so there we go.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of like him as Hawkman.
And
I thought
he's done cop dramas, so and that's what Lanterns is supposed to be, is space cop drama. That show's gonna be so good.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right, but that is the end of the DC news.
All right.
Gaming. And this is the piece of news that I was telling you about before we recorded that I had, and I wouldn't tell you about it until now.
Yeah.
The Xbox Era podcast has shared a huge list of collaborations that are rumored to be coming to Fortnite in the near future. Now, he's gotten stuff right before. He got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right, Doomslayer, Miles Morales, Sam Wilson, Captain America, and a lot more over the years. And these are the ones that
I'm set now. Oh my God, if it's what I think it is, I will be screaming.
These are the ones that he said. I'm gonna read them in backwards order. The Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Colossus.
Like Colossus from X-Men?
Yeah. Cyclops.
Okay.
Magneto.
Okay.
Robin.
Okay.
Peacemaker.
Okay.
Skeletor.
Oh my God. Okay.
E-Man.
Okay.
Doc Ock.
Okay.
One Piece.
Okay. Okay.
And the final one.
Oh.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yes. Dang it, you're all right. I'm happy about that. Please, dude, give me the mid. You know what? Make the whole season Final Fantasy VII, please.
You'll get a Cloud and Sephiroth skin or something. Or
give me the 7, dude. You talk about.
Don't you want Cloud to shoot fire a rocket launcher?
Dude, I want
90s.
No, good God. When is that? Oh, God. Does he even have dates?
No, he just said it'll be coming to Fortnite in the near future.
You know what's going to happen?
It's going
Max is going to have to play it. Max is going to have to play it.
He is.
He's going to have to play it now.
Oh, my God.
Good God.
That's going to be a good stream.
Oh, my God. Yeah, he said he'd never play it. I don't think he ever said, unless they do that.
He said unless they put certain things in the game, but he said it has to be very specific. But if they do that, he'll definitely.
Look, you talk about they are begging him to play that game because I'm going to call it right now. The only reason why we got no build mode is because of him. Because he said he's like, I'm not going to play unless they have a no build mode or something.
Yeah, and then they put Ryu in the game, Chun-Li,
Ripley from Aliens, Xenomorph, the Predator, Wolverine. They put everything.
And he's like, dude.
That's going to get him. He's going to have to.
But yeah, that's one part of the Fortnite news here. I thought you would be excited for that.
Now, I'm gonna just assume here that they are. I'm praying. I don't know if it's just me wishful thinking. I will say they might be around the corner because Rebirth's about to come out.
That's true.
There's no better time than there. So they got to be around the corner.
Yeah, that'd be hype. Also, Peacemaker. I've wanted Peacemaker in that game for a long time. Anyway, let me find this piece of news here. Here it is. So Epic Games and Fortnite are doing something pretty huge.
Yeah.
or Epic Games and Disney. Sorry, not Epic Games and Fortnite.
Mm.
Um, Disney x Fortnite is the best. They are teaming up to create a connected digital entertainment world as part of Fortnite. Disney invested $1.5 billion into Epic Games. The new persistent universe will offer a multitude of opportunities for consumers to play, watch, shop, and engage with content, characters, and stories from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Avatar, and more. Players, gamers, and fans will be able to create their own stories and experiences, express their freedom in a distinctly Disney way, and share content with each other in ways that they love. This will all be powered by Unreal Engine. And it's basically a giant thing in Fortnite that they're doing. It'll be a couple years from now, but it's like you can, I don't even know, but like you can live in the Marvel world in the game and like be superheroes or like it's hard to explain. And like you can watch
If
stuff
it
and
pretty
buy
much
stuff.
brings back like that Marvel mode, or like like remember when
I
when
mean,
they
it'll
did that
probably also, if Disney is doing this for Fortnite, I would not be surprised if a lot of the Marvel skins that have been out before will come back that were like
oh,
tied to battle passes, like Deadpool,
oh yeah. I mean, the other way I saw one on eBay the
Darth
other day. Somebody
Vader.
was selling like their Deadpool skin,
Okay.
and it was like $50. I literally almost pulled the trigger on that. I should have. I did it. I did it.
Well, they couldn't
But
just sell their skin, and you'd be buying their account.
I know. Oh yeah. I don't know. They just said it was just a Deadpool skin, so I don't know. And I figured, like, can you
I
like
think
give someone a
no,
skin that you have?
no. You can
I
only
know if
gift
you
stuff
buy
from
it, you
like
can
you can
give
only
it.
gift stuff that you buy. You can gift a whole battle pass, but the battle pass has to be out.
So yeah, the guy's probably selling his account. I don't know how. The guy was just selling the Deadpool skin. So
Yeah, that feels like a scam. You almost got scammed.
I was, I didn't like put it in my cart and then just be like, this seems shady. Like I just thought I was like, holy crap.
But yeah, some Disney Epic Game stuff. I'm interested to see where that goes. That could be fun. That could be a
Yeah,
stream right there.
definitely.
Um, and finally, I want to talk about Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and we're going to talk about some spoilery news. Um, I'm just braving out Warner Brothers if they come after us. Episodes getting taken down, so you won't hear this anyway. Um, we have news. Oh, well, here. I can lead into it with this. Batman Arkham Videos, who I've watched them for years. They are the ones that did like the Easter eggs and secrets in the Arkham games, and there was like an hour
Yes.
long of just stuff. I
Oh
used to
yeah.
sit there and watch that and be like, "Oh, this is so cool."
So much
I
lore
know.
here.
Yeah, that was
Oh yeah.
before like I knew we actually see the Justice League in the Arkham universe. But I guarantee he's going to do it for this one, but it's going to take a lot longer because the city's huge.
Oh yeah.
But there's calendars around the map, and each one has a circle date, and it goes from January to December with a different circle on each one. He found them all, and the last one is actually right where Batman. I'm gonna say it because the game's been out for over a week. Right where Batman dies. It's right there, like in the middle of the park. And if you put all these together in the order, like January to December, and then take the numbers and turn them into letters of the alphabet. So like A is 1, B is 2, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
It spells out he will return. Um, Talking about Batman. Because the
Yep.
final one, the December one, the date was marked with the bat symbol.
Mm.
So that's hint enough. Miller, the the almost savior of Marvel's Avengers, um, he said, and I'm gonna say this, that Batman will be back in season 4. And that'll be so it releases in March. March is the new first season, Joker. March,
Yeah.
April, May. Those are the 3 Joker months. June is season 2 with Victoria Freeze. And our first season where we bring back another Justice League member. And then so June is season 2. So you got June, July, August. That's season 2. Season 3 starts in September. September, October, November. Then December is when season 4 will
4.
start. Yeah.
That's with Deathstroke.
Deathstroke and Batman. And then you have in March. March will be the season 5, the final season, if the game it does bad. And then yeah, that's the lineup. We don't know who's going to be in season 5. Superman and Wonder Woman will most likely come back in that season.
Yeah.
Um, there's going to be lots of fun stuff. I've already seen people talking about, of course, Rocksteady are backtracking on their plans now and talking about like they're
This
switching
is
up
this is how it's
because
always was supposed to be.
people are like, because of the backlash, they were like they're switching up. This is what you call scaring them into like what we want. I'm like, this. I mean,
You sure got him.
if those
Yes.
calendars don't show you them that this was planned all along, I don't know what is. They're not dead. It's
Yeah.
so blatantly obvious playing the game the second time around. I beat it a second time yesterday. Watching every
I mean,
important scene, it is so blatantly obvious that something is wrong.
oh yeah.
Like the whole Green
I mean,
Lantern thing.
shameless plug here for a minute. Watch our streams. We mention it in the streams. We
Yeah.
comment about it. Like, hold up. Like, this
Yeah.
weird kind of this
Superman being
form.
literally impaled with a shard of kryptonite so deep into his chest where it like hardly sticks out and he's fine. Like that itself is like, okay.
Yeah. Look, he was just hurt from being stabbed rather than the kryptonite doing anything.
Yeah.
So,
It sums up. It's just there's so much. And you may be like, well, maybe there's that, but we saw Batman get shot and bleed out. And we saw the same thing with Green Lantern. They both got shot and died. But if Superman was genetically modified to be able to hold kryptonite, and Flash was modified to where he can grow back fingers,
wins.
then Batman and Green Lantern were 100% modified to where they can take a bullet to the
Uh,
face. So like,
uh,
they can just heal. They can all heal.
yeah.
And
And
so
not to
like,
mention, I mean, clones as well. If you want to bring
yeah,
up that,
well,
I mean,
maybe.
maybe.
I From what I've
That's just one of my
from what I've heard,
things.
the whole clone thing is not true.
That's not a thing. Okay. Well,
It
then not
they
clones.
are the Justice League,
They
but
are
they are
okay.
modified to a point where they can survive all this stuff that's happening.
Okay. So then not clones there.
But Wonder
Scratch that.
Woman is dead. But
Yeah.
there's so many ways they could bring her back. I don't know.
Yeah. And if you say they can't, then you're not a fan of Wonder Woman or you a
Yeah,
comic book.
there is a beach in the comics where they can like build her back. She's made of clay. God sake.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, so that's a little bit of Suicide Squad stuff. I just want to talk about it. That's actually everything that we have. I guess
I'd say the best news was Final Fantasy VII being in Fortnite.
that was
That's
not even
that's the
super
best
relevant.
news of the entire game. This entire thing.
That is true. It's hype. Okay. I guess we're going to get ready to get out of here. So,
Yep.
thank you all so much for joining us for this episode. Like I said, we have our Echo review releasing on Wednesday, and a new episode of the Arkham Files will be releasing on Thursday. Yeah, that's the day. About Calendar Man. And so you guys can check that out. And obviously some streams, maybe. I know Landon's doing the OG FF7. He's been doing that. I streamed Silent Hill, the short message, earlier today when we were recording this. And I'm going to be doing Resident Evil 2 Remake starting sometime soon. Finally, some Capcom action. And yeah, I think that's the plan for the foreseeable future. We'll be back next week to talk about the Deadpool 3 trailer. We'll probably post about it on Twitter. You can see our thoughts on there. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So, God, I was trying to do my stream outro. That was weird.
Ooh.
Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So if you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH4404, or Instagram at the Comic Book Burrito _official. Facebook at Comic Book Burrito _official page, or Twitter at the CB Burrito.
Yeah, you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Very interactive on all platforms. And yeah, come on over. We'll talk about Final Fantasy VII.
Being in Fortnite.
Being in Fortnite, yes, being in Fortnite.
Okay, and with that, we are going to go ahead and go, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!